If you think that in order to be able to display an image from the Picam, you need an external monitor like this, well, you're wrong, because you can use SSH, VNC server and VNC viewer now to be able to display that very image. So what do I have right here? I have SSH'd via PuTTY to the IP address of my Raspberry Pi. As you can see, I have a small code which enables me to take a picture. When I press a button, I can take a picture using my Picam. I can go here and view the image that I took. So there you go. So how do I do this? Was in the past, VNC viewer or VNC server did not allow you to display the image without an external monitor, but now that it's changed, you can go to options, click on options, ignore that, go to troubleshooting, and then I click on this enable experimental direct capture mode. So that will let me see the image that I'm going to take. So well, as for how did I even find out what's my Raspberry Pi's IP address? That's another thing. So I had to install this thing called PuTTY. So if you see here, I have this installed. I go to Google and I install PuTTY, and after that, when I open PuTTY, I would have gotten this. So I would have to enter the IP address of my Raspberry Pi. How do I find that? I had to use my external monitor. This part I needed that. So under my command prompt here, I clicked. So I did an if config. So now as you can see here, if you are using an Ethernet cable, you would have something for ETH0, but for me I'm not. So I'm just using my Wi-Fi, which has to be the same Wi-Fi as my laptop. So I had to come here and I had to select my home Wi-Fi, which is also what I'm using on my laptop. So this is my internet. So using this iNet, I could type that in here. Usually the default after that is, so I type in here 192.168.196 and then I press open, then login as. By default the username is Pi and the password, which you're highly encouraged to change, but if you did not change, is Raspberry. So you can see there I'm able to SSH now, and after that, that's when you install VNC viewer on your laptop and create an account on VNC server, and after that you should be able to view the Raspberry Pi screen directly on your laptop. So there's something called tight VNC viewer, sorry, but what I've been using is actually just RealVNC, which is what I saw by default already in my Raspberry Pi 3B+. So I just installed RealVNC viewer.